Welcome, dear friends, to Whispers of Faith. Tonight, we dive into the poignant tale of John chapter 11, where grief meets glory and despair turns to hope. Join me as we witness the power of Jesus' word to awaken life, as we explore the story of Lazarus.
Now a certain man was sick named Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. Therefore his sisters sent unto him, saying,
Lord, behold, he whom thou lovest is sick.
When Jesus heard that, he said,
This sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified thereby.
Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. When he had heard therefore that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Then after that saith he to his disciples,
Let us go into Judea again.
His disciples say unto him,
Master, the Jews of late sought to stone thee, and goest thou thither again?
Jesus answered,
Are there not 12 hours in the day? If any man walk in the day, he stumbleth not, because he seeth the light of this world. But if a man walk in the night, he stumbleth, because there is no light in him.
These things said he, and after that he saith unto them,
Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may awake him out of sleep.
Then said his disciples,
Lord, if he sleep, he shall do well.
Howbeit Jesus spake of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of taking of rest in sleep. Then said Jesus unto them plainly,
Lazarus is dead, and I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent ye may believe. Nevertheless, let us go unto him.
Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples,
Let us also go, that we may die with him.
In the village of Bethany, a message reaches Jesus. Lord, the one you love is sick. Feel the weight of these words, the urgency, and the love they carry. Despite the delay, Jesus knows the journey ahead is one of hope and triumph. we stand at the edge of Bethany, let's ponder the moments of waiting, of faith tested and refined in the fire of trial.
Then when Jesus came, he found that he had lain in the grave 4 days already. Now Bethany was nigh unto Jerusalem, about 15 furlongs off. And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went and met him, but Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Jesus,
Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of God, God will give it thee.
Jesus saith unto her,
Thy brother shall rise again.
Martha saith unto him,
I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day.
Jesus said unto her,
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this?
She saith unto him,
Yea, Lord, I believe that thou art the Christ, the Son of God, which should come into the world.
And when she had so said, she went her way and called Mary, her sister, secretly, saying,
The Master is come, and calleth for thee.
As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly and came unto him. Jesus was not yet come into the town, but was in that place where Martha met him. The Jews then, which were with her in the house, and comforted her, when they saw Mary, that she rose up hastily and went out, followed her, saying,
She goeth unto the grave to weep there.
Then when Mary was come where Jesus was, and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him,
Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died.
When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping which came with her, he groaned in the spirit, and was troubled, and said,
Where have ye laid him?
They said,
behold how he loved him.
Martha runs to meet Jesus, her faith flickering in the shadow of loss. "I am the resurrection and the life," Jesus declares. Imagine the strength in his voice, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Mary falls at his feet, her grief a silent prayer for comfort. In their tears, we see our own moments of sorrow, reminded that Jesus weeps with us, sharing in our deepest pains.
Jesus, therefore, again groaning in himself, cometh to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone lay upon it. Jesus said,
Take ye away the stone.
Martha, the sister of him that was dead, saith unto him,
Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he hath been dead 4 days.
Jesus saith unto her,
Said I not unto thee that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of God?
Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid. And Jesus lifted up his eyes and said,
Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I knew that thou hearest me always, but because of the people which stand by, I said it that they may believe that thou hast sent me.
And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice,
Lazarus, come forth!
And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus saith unto them,
Loose him, and let him go.
A stone lies heavy across the entrance. Take away the stone, Jesus commands. Amidst doubt and disbelief, Lazarus is called forth, a whisper from Jesus' lips tearing the veil between life and death. Lazarus, come out. As Lazarus steps into the light, let this miracle stir in us a hope beyond understanding, faith in the one who holds the keys to life and death. As our journey through John chapter 11 concludes, the story of Lazarus invites us to embrace the fullness of faith, to believe in the face of despair. May the whispers of this tale awaken in us a deeper trust in Jesus, the resurrection, and the life. Thank you for joining me in the shadow and light of Bethany. Until we meet again, may the promise of eternal life illuminate your path.